Hey all, welcome back to my YouTube channel Insight Ignite. So today in this video we are going to see about the complete overview on the chapter Nature and Significance of Management. First, let's see the keywords and hints that will help you to sort out any type of case study problems. First, we have intangible force. So whenever you find the word intangible force in a case study, the answer will always be management. Next, we have the concept of efficiency and effectiveness. Students tend to get a lot of confusion between these two concepts. So now let's understand this concept with the help of an example. So there is an employee and an organization XYZ Limited. So this employee in XYZ organization is assigned to complete a unit of 1200 in a month of 30 days at the cost of 100 rupees. But this employee is able to complete 1200 units at the cost of just 80 rupees but in the time period of 60 months. So here the cost has decreased but the time period has increased. So this concept highlights efficiency. Efficiency is a concept where we are able to produce goods with minimum cost and maximum time span. Next, the concept of effectiveness comes. Let's understand it with the same example. There is an employee and an XYZ limited organization. So in this is assigned to produce an unit of 1200 at the cost of 100 rupees in a month of 30 days. But this employee is able to complete 1200 units in a time of 28 days but at the cost of 130 rupees. Here the time span has decreased but the cost has increased. So this concept highlights the effectiveness. Next, quality and essence of management is always coordination. Efficiency and effective concept is management. So all these keywords will help you while solving a case study. If you find any of these words, you can easily find the answer because case studies are of a very larger sentences which makes you to get confused and waste a lot of time. So using these keywords, you can instantly solve any type of problem. So yeah, moving to we have main objectives of organization. Mostly everyone thinks an organization's main objective is profit, but that's not true. Mainly an organization has three objectives: survival, profit, and growth. Whenever a company is started, or let's say it is a startup, survival, the ability to survive in the market is the main objective of any organization. Only then you will be able to record some amount, reasonable amount of profit. After that you can experience some growth. This is how the organizational objective are aligned. So the main objective of any organization is survival, not profit. Then operational managers comes under middle level, and the supervisors and the all other foremen, first line managers comes under the lower level of management. So these are the keywords for the first lesson of nature and significance of management. Now we learned about various keywords. Let's learn how to apply these keywords in case study problems. First case study we have Ayushi works as a soft skill trainer in a corporate house. She begins a new session every time by acquainting the trainee with a process which is vital for achieving the goals of an organization efficiently and effectively. She also makes them understand the various primary activities involved in carrying out this process. She emphasizes upon the fact that in the absence of this process, it will be difficult for the employees to attain goal. So, efficiency and effectiveness. As discussed in the keyword, the efficiency and effectiveness comes under the concept of management. So, the answer we just got with that one word, two words, efficiency and effectiveness. The answer is management. Moreover, the development of society will be hampered as the welfare of the people is also likely to be overlooked by the organization. So, the primary activities in the management are POS DC. They are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. So, the questions are identify and explain the process being referred. So, the process being the concept and the process that is being referred here is management. See, This is a very big case study. With the help of this only effective and efficient, that keyword we understood management as a concept. So if you're thorough with all the keywords, you will be able to solve the case studies in a couple of minutes, and it helps to save a lot of time during an examination. The second question is list the primary activities. So the activities are post TC: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Hope you understood this question and how to apply the keywords to case studies and solve the problem. Next question. Ria has been promoted to the post of marketing division head of a soft drink company. Identify the level of management. So basically there are three levels of management: top level, middle level, and lower level. So here she is a marketing division head. So we have learned that like finance, HR, IT, research, it all comes under the middle level of management. So the answer for this question will be middle level of management. So in this question they are asking us to only identify, so we have written middle level. If they have as the functions, we have to list all those main five functions of a middle level management. That is, interpret the policies made by top level management, ensure your department has necessary personnel, assign them duties, motivate employees to improve productivity, and cooperate with other departments. You have to specify all these functions only when they are asking, but in this question they have asked us to only identify, so we have written the answer. Moving further, we have the third question. Noori owns a garment factory in Gurgaon. She has observed that frequent conflict emerged between producers and marketing department, which adversely affected the sales of a company. When she shared this issue with her father, he told that this conflict arises due to the fact that each department is performing activities in isolation from others, and barriers between departments are becoming more rigid. So here there are two departments, production and marketing. There's a lot of rivalry and clash between these two departments, and it has affected the sales in a adverse manner. So his father is telling these departments are running and performing activities in an isolated state. That's why the company is not able to meet its achievement and the goal. So the quality and the essence of management, as discussed in the keyword, the answer is coordination. So it's no need to read the case study, you just read the question. Identify the quality of management. In keyword I have mentioned quality or essence of management. If you get that, coordination will be the answer, as you can see in the screen being displayed. Quality and essence of management, coordination. There are two ways to write an answer for this question. Either you have to read the question, quality and essence of management, else you can read the case study and relate it to the question and write the answer. Anyhow, you'll get the same answer for both, and that is coordination. Let's move to the next question. Suraj works as a salesman in a company selling pet accessories and food. He has been given a target of selling 1,200 units of the food package in a month by offering a maximum of 10% discount to his customers. In order to meet his monthly sales target on the last 2 days of the month, he offers 15% discount to his customers. So here the customer is benefit with the cost, but whereas Suraj has increased his cost, and at the last 2 days he has increased to 15%. So we have learned in the keywords achieving targets on time is called as effectiveness, and reducing cost is efficiency. Here we have increased cost but complete the task, achieve the goal task. So the answer is effectiveness. Hence Suraj is effective by doing so. So that is the answer for this particular question. Hope you all understood this question. Moving next, we have the last question. Ram joins an IT firm as a system analyst after completing his masters in computer science. As the nature of his work demand, he has to work in a very close condition with all the department heads in the firm. Very soon, Ram realizes that each department has its own style of working. They differ greatly in their day-to-day approach to work. They tend to deal with a given situation, an issue or problem through the combination of their own experience, creativity, imagination, and innovation. They're telling us to find the nature of management in the question. Generally, the nature of management are of three kinds: art, science, and profession. So here, if we see on the last third line, they have given that everyone have acted in an individual style of working, and it differ greatly in their day-to-day approach. It tells about the personalized application about the management as an art. And the last line, creativity, imagination, in initiative and innovation, tells about the based on practice and creativity aspect of the management as an art. So we can say that this nature of management is management of an art. The question does not end up here, as Dev asked us to explain, so we have to tell everything. Existence of theoretical knowledge, personalized application based on practice and creativity. So hope you all understood this question. If any one of you have any queries related to these questions, please ask in the comment section. For more updates like this, like, share and subscribe.